feeling always good, when you at this point of the season. Have a bunch of teams who want to be here at this point, so the feeling's always good.
Tramon, how advantageous is it for defenders if it's wet conditions?
It's the game of football. It's nothing different. We do ball drills every day, whether it's wet ball drills, whatever the weather's going to be, we'll be prepared for it.
Tramon, last week, Russell went, 8 for 8, 200 yards and 3 touchdowns on third down. Mm-hmm. People mostly talk about him as a rusher first, but has he really grown in your eyes as a passer and what he's able to do throwing the ball?
Russell is a really smart guy. That's one of the things that jumps out at you when you immediately see him on film. For to be a guy that young, to be that smart and savvy, that don't come around too often. But he has the ability, he has the tools to pretty much do whatever. And obviously he's grown over the years, and he continues to grow in that offense.
Asked Coach a little bit just a few minutes ago about the tackling on Lynch in week 1. He said simply not good. Do you agree with that evaluation and what needs to change?
I agree with that evaluation, no doubt about it. What you also got to see is that, that guy's a pretty darn good running back also. So, he makes guys miss at the same time as guys typically miss. But we know we got to get the job done, hands down. We know that's one of the keys that is going to take to win this game, and everyone has to be on their P's and Q's and get them down on the ground.
You've won the NFC Championship on the road before. Does that experience matter going into this game on the road again?
You hope so, but I think it's only 4 or 5 players who on that team from when I was there. So, you hope those guys bring that experience with them, but we got a totally different team. Guys who've grown throughout the year, and hopefully they show it.
Do you get a feeling that of what other defenders feel when they play against Aaron, when you're playing against a guy like Russell, that you have to cover a lot longer because you never know what they're going to do creatively?
It's a tough deal, but at the same time, we know it have to be done. When you're facing a quarterback like that, preparation is always the key. And we do those type of drills at practice, and you always hope that it shows up in the game. And you never can really, tell what the quarterback in the game will do, but at least you'll be prepared for the situation.
Taking Percy Harvin out of that offense, is it a lot different from week 1?
Not really. Still doing some of the same things. Obviously, there's a couple plays here and there that was designed for Percy, but it's not in there. But pretty much the same offense.
When you won it all those years ago, the whole thing, the Super Bowl, did you ever imagine it would be this hard to get back?
I didn't think it was easy with the year we won it, so it's pretty tough every year. I've been to 3 championship games, including this one. So, yes, it is tough to get back, but you never know. Every year is different. We come in every year at least with the aspect of we're going to be one of the teams that's going to potentially be there. And, we always hope to be there, but it don't turn out that way all the time.
When it comes to Marshawn Lynch, I know you talked about it a little bit, but where would you rank him among the running backs in the league, and how tough is he to stop, contain?
He's tough. In my book, he's in the top 2. I don't think guys can teach some of the things that he do. And when you see it out on film, you're like, oh, man, we got to get some guys to the ball carrier. It's not going to just be one guy to take him down. So he's pretty impressive.
Tramon, a lot of talk this week about how the defense has been different since the bye week, and there have been a few obvious changes with what Clay moved around a little bit and some different guys in the lineup. But how much has the secondary been a part of this turnaround? Just as far as you guys have obviously opened up the ability to do a lot of different things as well with how you cover.
It's been good. We knew that we was going to be asked to do a little bit more in the back end, and the key was that the defense will be better. And with that said, the defense has been better. It's giving us a lot of flexibility of putting in different packages, giving different looks, and it's been effective. So You know, we're not really looking for much, much of a, what should I say? Much of, I guess,
Spotlight
in the secondary. But at the same time, as long as we can play good team ball, that's all we're asking for. I mean, we're not looking for much spotlight.